Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Don't Draw campaign. This is episode 13. We pick it up from turn 68 from the winter season of the year 203. So, in our last episode, we successfully defended our capital as Liu Bei's armies are now fleeing the battles. Chang'an, the main army is not coming closer, and they pulled their other armies back as we shattered one of their armies over here. Cao Cao is still making a push for Anding, and Zhang Liao needs to get there. He just needs to get close enough to the city actually to relieve the siege, because we do have walls, so he can't actually attack us right away. And I'm kind of thinking that because he's on march, he might not actually be able to reach the city in time, but I'm not so sure about that. We will just try to get as close as we can. And then Zhang Liao's army is going to be responsible for retaking Anding farmland. And I think I want him to launch a counter-assault against the north. We're going to take over Shi Xie. The reason for this is I believe if we have control of Shi Xie, the city is very well protected. The path towards the city is very difficult and will give us a lot of time to respond if we have vision over here. And the current route that most enemies are taking is the water route on the Yellow River over here. So if we have the fishing port, it will potentially be more attractive for them to land here to attack this than to attack our farmland in Anding, which is harder to defend just because it's a farmland. The fishing ports are much better defensive structures, so if we can have control of the fishing port, I think we'll be able to draw a lot of attention away from our main western fortifications. Cao Cao also has an army here. This used to be Xiahou Dun's army, but it's now kind of shattered and walking around. We're just going to let them continue to drop our public order, which is a little bit rough because we are now in the second tier, but once we get a battle in, we should be fine. So Zhang Liao has moved. Over here, Lu Bu is going to be on hold in the capital while we recruit a new army of Xiliang cavalry for him. So he's going to be our first premium cavalry unit. We should definitely get more of these as the game goes on because we are going to have more and more horse pastures, and they're very cheap. The upkeep is less than 100, so it's cheaper than even, let's say, Z Militia, which is 120. So Dong Zhuo's army is pretty much fully healed. We're going to end our turn within our territory just so those cavalry can get the last bit of health, and then we're going to start counterattacking into the trade port Luoyang. We're probably going to capture it and then trade it away right away to the Han Empire. And we're going to continue to start launching assaults against these territories. I think there's two ways we can go about this. One is that we have a lot of armed forces on the map, so diplomatically we can actually get a lot of favorable deals. We can probably peace out with a lot of factions right now, and we should probably try to do that. And another thing we should try to do is start eliminating some of these small factions, let's say Yuan Yao or Wang Quan. And then we can just burn the cities to the ground. We can raze it. We don't actually have to take them. And then what we can do afterward is let the few remaining factions take over so they become a bigger faction. And then we have like a big showdown at the end. That's one way I was thinking about it. But we'll see what happens. Down south, what we're going to do is we're going to have Niu Fu over here. He's going to start going down south. He's going to start taking over these territories. We're going to spend some money and get him moving. Preferably as fast as he can towards these locations. We're going to take the copper mine, clearly for corruption reduction, as well as just good money value right now. I was thinking we are probably going to end up annexing this faction because Jiangyang is a commander I would like to have because it has a harbor, which will be very valuable once we get spice. So we're probably going to save them for a little bit and then annex them a bit later down the line. We're going to have Niu Fu travel alone into Yunnan, grab the iron mine, spice, and the commandery, and then continue to go down to Yizhou. Shi Hui has the rest of Yizhou, the tea house and lumberyard, but we're going to take the city, and then we're going to build up a conscription building here as well, temporarily. Use it as our headquarters to recruit, and then we're going to recruit a full army here and launch our assault against Shi Hui. Take over his land. Meanwhile, we'll buy up these territories as well, and then we're going to go into a full war with Sun Jian. This is the Pearl River here. We're going to take over everything south of the Pearl River, which includes all 3 spice. This is salt. This is spice right here. There's 1 spice here, 1 spice here, and I believe the other spice is right here. We're going to get all 3. We're going to try to grab as many harbor commanders as we can, and we're going to just basically run our economy with spice and silk, which we already fully control. And then we're going to launch assault across the Pearl River, start taking over Sun Jian's land down south, and then at the same time, we're probably going to make a push everywhere else as well. So, matter of time before we take over China, if everything goes smoothly. This army, now that you're very safe because no one's going to come attack us, should follow Dong Zhuo around. They will need the help because Dong Zhuo actually didn't get the good cavalries because we were saving a bit of money then. He probably should get them eventually. But I'm also thinking Dong Zhuo is going to die soon. He's 65. And when he dies, it's going to be quite a shock to our intimidation. And then we also have to think about who we're going to pass on our faction to. Right now, we're going to pass it to his wife, which is okay because she's also 55, so I don't think she will live very long after his death. And we can put in a new heir at the time. Lu Bu obviously is a great choice, but he's also not a spring chicken anymore. And I was thinking it might be better if we stick to Dong Zhuo's family because we do have a lot of options. He has a couple sons who's going to come of age at that time. Passing into the Lu family is not okay in my mind. I think we're going to try to preserve the power of the Dong family, and we're going to try to marry their kids with more notable characters to buff up our family. Lu Bu is just the adopted son. Let's see. Lu Bu is healing. He's got to muster up his troops, which should be pretty fast because we have the mustering bonus going on. That really helped out. What else? We should get all the buildings done, put in the assignments, and then move on. This is down in Ba. This is going to be our farm food commandery. We need it to be a city so we can defend it better. And we're out of cash right away. Over here, livestock farm. So this is going to be a utility commandery. I think government support is fine for food, and then this will just be for anti-corruption. And we can still upgrade this. We really need to get a fight in, to be honest, because we're low on intimidation, and we're also not doing so well in terms of our economy. Despite getting 5,000 gold per turn, it's just not enough. Industry is coming back. Food is coming back. We're still +2 food in the winter without it, so I think he can take a break. We don't need to farm anymore, which is great news. We can put in more income producing assignments. Speaking of income producing assignments, let's see. Commerce 320, not that high. Commerce and silk 560. This is probably the best commandery to boost income this way. So we're going to put him in 75% of that. It'll be another 400 plus gold per turn. And I think that might be it. We have used up all our money. We have sent our guy out to claim land. Armies recruited. Counterattack in Anding. Yep, I think we're good. Let's go to next turn. Alright, disloyal versus dutiful. We're definitely going to not go with disloyal here. That disloyal general is our burn officer here. Can't do anything about her. She's also old. We're just going to use her as much as we can. She's greedy and disloyal, but she does have burn, so what can you do? A few things I forgot to do last turn, actually. I forgot to deal with diplomacy. We could have easily got some peace deals, but we still can. And we should pick and choose to see which one we want. Thank him for his assignment of mustering. Very, very helpful. He's very good traits. I have high hopes for him in the future. What's the best way for us to get reach? Probably the top line. This one's kind of useless, and this one's also kind of useless. It's better if we go this way, even though I want flexibility. So let's go get mobility on him. And then we have a new reform. We also have options here. We can go deeper into tax collection, and it also helps with corruption. But I kind of want to go this way and grab all the horse pasture upgrade and also get cataphracts, which is going to be very good. So we're probably going to go this way first. That can wait. we have many other ways to deal with public order and corruption. It's also going to be interesting once we get the new DLC, because I know they put all the battlefield deployables on the red tree, which will probably give more incentive to go this route. I'm not the type of player to go for the red tree often, but I think I should get in a habit of doing so. There's always ways to make money with just battling. So Cao Cao's force is getting pretty smart. He is actually moving towards Anding. So what we're going to do is just stick as close as we can to him. Even though he's going to probably go for the toolmaker. We can't stop him. But we're just going to attract him for now. I don't know what Cao Cao's thinking over there. Let's get some diplomacy action going. We can probably make peace with a bunch of people with 3 armies. Alright, Kongrong we're not making peace with, just because we're trying to take Hexi back from him. Yuan Yao? He is our target for elimination, just because Yuan Shu is gone, so his faction doesn't actually have much value. Gongsun Zan we can probably peace out with. We could nurture them into a late game opponent. Zhao Yun should probably still be in the faction. Let's see. They're willing to pay 1. Are you willing to trade with us? Okay, this is doable. This is very doable. We don't have much food to spare. We probably could give him the dog. And the trader. Wait, what happened to the dog? We misclicked. And then we'll just pay him the rest. 0.4 can't be that expensive. 300 max. 300 max. Come on. Come on. Alright, less than 400. Fine, I'll take that. The trade deal is worth quite a bit, I believe. Yeah, 928 per turn. That's insane. Yeah, Kongrong Yuanyao we're gonna pass. Cao Cao is a strong no, which is interesting. Oh well, Xiahou yeah, did probably have a rivalry going on with them. Sun Jian's faction is also very interesting. They're stealing the land we want, so we definitely want to fight them. But he also has a daughter that's coming of age soon. I'm sure all of you guys know that. Turn 87. That we want to marry into our faction. The Han Empire can finally trade with us. Thanks to Yuan Shao, the Han Empire has lost Hedong, so now his capital is down all the way here in Badong. So we can actually trade with them. This took a while. Do you have any armors you're not using? No. But that also reminds us we actually have a lot of things we're not using. That also means we can't trade territories with him once we take the trade port. That's a little bit rough. We just want some cash from you guys. Oh, you guys are poor now? No, you're not poor. You're just stingy. Don't want to give us any money. We'll take cash then. It's going to be more than 500, which is the max we can get per turn out of them. We had it. I messed up. We had it at 4. This could take a little bit of time. Alright, not that bad. 1,000 gold back. And we do need cash, because we have a lot of buildings to build. So this is fine. Liu Biao is also interested. I'm interested too. Not that interested. 49.2. Alright, no one really want that. Zhang Yan still want to be our vassal. How badly do you want to be our vassal? Not very badly. Yeah, not very badly. So we'll pass. Alright, diplomacy all done. We're still fighting Cao Cao. We kept Kongrong as an enemy. Liu Bei is making interesting moves. He's still sending full stacks at us. I'm less interested in taking Luoyang trade port now, just because we can't actually trade it to the Han Empire, and we actually have to defend here and this path into Chang'an. I've gotten pretty comfortable defending Chang'an, but let's not waste our army. Let me think. Who should we attack? We can still take it and just raise it to the ground. Make the AI rebuild it. Also give us a little intimidation. Speaking of intimidation, I think we should pick up some right here. Yeah, we'll give up the mustering bonus, but we'll pick up the 10 intimidation. So this should just be a delegate fight. Yeah, no one important, right? Yep. Let's just delegate this. Poor guy. We lost 11 men? Alright, we just really needed intimidation. Alright, head back. We can actually cancel this now. We have no more mustering that we need. 2 assignments open, so we probably want to boost our income a little bit more. Liu Bu is becoming friends with Dong Li, and Guo Jia is developing a friendship with his wife. Hopefully they'll have kids. We can have some grandkids before we die. Oh, I guess Liu Bu's kids are grandkids. They don't really count. Although these kids, I wonder if they're going to be surnamed Dong or they're going to be surnamed Guo. Wonder how the game deal with this issue. Technically, if let's say they're like Dong Li's case, it'll be probably surnamed Guo historically, because she'd be married off to the Guo family. But in our case, since she is part of the faction, she might actually not. So Liu Bei is kind of interesting. He's stuck in Cao Cao's territory, so technically he can't replenish if he doesn't have a military supply. He's not injured. This is a strong army. Yeah, we don't have any strong... Well, I guess we have Dong Zhuo. Yeah, Dong Zhuo can fight Guan Yu. Maybe. I mean, we're 65-year-old overweight tyrant versus the god of war. They might sneak up. I'm not sure. Alright, we did our best here. We also need to take a look at public order, because there might be an issue with rebellions in Anding, which is the place we wanted at, so that's fine. Alright, this can be on hold. We don't need to conscription level 4. We probably want a stronger salt mine, to be honest, because it's about to be... I mean, it's easier to defend if we have a stronger garrison. Because that's what they're thinking of right now. But it's too late to get the upgrade in now. We'll do it later. Like, who would have thought that the salt mine in the center of all this river passage is the one going to get attacked? This will also give us food. That's a debate. Probably more food. Alright, there's no rush to upgrade this. This could be good. We'll do... Alright, this is needed. To go to this... We need to make this a tall city, so we can actually get this to level 4. Then we need more food. This city doesn't need to go tall because we don't need to add a marketplace. If we upgrade this, we gain additional mustering turn bonus. We gain additional public order. That's it. And seasonal... No, that's the same. Basically mustering turn. For 30 upkeep a turn. I don't think we need that. We can wait on that. This doesn't need to go to tall build. This one does. So I think we'll develop Hanzhong a bit more. Wudu also needs to be upgraded to a tall build. Not sure if Chengdu actually need to be built up right now. Sorry guys, just trying to think which one should we actually develop first. I think this should be upgraded first. This commandery in general. And then we'll do same thing. Chengdu is not in a rush. Get some more food. That's all our cash. Oh, we also have a lot of items we can give out. Alright, they're good. It would be nice if we can get more horses. What about Dongzhuo's army? Just quick check. Lu Bu I know is fine. Our daughter is fine. Guojia is fine. So I guess we just don't have items for people that actually need them. Alright. Might as well give her this. Alright. Niu Fu needs to keep moving. We also need to save a bit of cash so that he can take over. He could have done it this turn. Maybe that's where we should spend our 4,000 gold, actually. Instead of building these. Maybe next turn. No, just stay close, stay close, stay close. Alright, we'll wait till next turn then. Assignments not put in. Lots of administrative things to do. Let's see. Jincheng, we just put in a new person. Industry 450. Silk and Commerce 440. This one's probably good. Let's go to Hanzhong. Fazheng doesn't want to work there. Fazheng, where would you like to work? Is really up to us and not you. He doesn't get along with this girl here, but you're going. It's making too much money for you to not go. 300 industry, 450 industry. I think we have a 500 industry. Might be our most. Yeah, in Chengdu. Yeah, let's put in our heir. There we go. Alright, that might be good. Let's continue. Alright, Zhang Ye and Korong sign a peace treaty. Catching a snake. Okay. I wonder if these are the superstitious missions, like events, for characters with the superstitious trait. Ooh. Lady Bian, you're back. Look at her. Left Cao Cao in 197. Wasn't hired for 3 years. Korong took her and dumped her right away. Han Fu took her and dumped her right away. Zhuo Rong actually kept her for a little bit. She's maimed. Okay. Let's see if she has items. She got a sickle for all her moving around. He has a good armor. She also has a sickle. Okay, so we have a few people with items. Let's see if they're any good. She has a sickle on her. Incompetence not good. Alright, so terrible character. Good items though. Not sure if we want to spend 1,000 gold right now. We have a lot of places where we need to spend money. Yeah, not great. He's decent. But just decent. He has the armor. I don't like his skills. I don't like his skills. That's the problem. Yeah, none of these stand out as a must hire. And we have lots of places where we need to use money. Alright, Lu Bu's army can start headed out. We probably want to take this route. Alright, and we have a bit of an issue here. That salt mine we were speaking of is getting sieged. Can we win the auto-resolve? Yes, we can. That's good. That's what we need to see. 10 intimidation point. I hope the army stays on the field. Want to farm another 10. Nope, they're gone. Well, good job for the garrison. We captured her. I think this is the 3rd time we captured her. Well, we're just going to release her. Pick up a bit more cash. Alright, that's good. They are just running. How do we corral them? I mean, we can if we're on like standard, like if we can reach them with this. Oh, we can. Alright, they're goners then. Alright, we'll save this fight for the end of turn. Let's see what else we can do. Libu's moved. It's a little tricky how we can attack this. We can definitely take the trade port now. But the second we take it, we might get swarmed. That's what I'm kind of worried about. Let's first go here. I need to see how many armies are around. Alright, we can definitely take it. And then we'll probably get attacked by 2 armies. You can also wait a turn to take it. Alright, that army doesn't really count. But these 2 can both make it here. I think he can definitely, yeah, he definitely can reach here. Alright, let's get an ambush going then. This is the closest we can get to. Alright, let's go here. I don't think the garrison will come and help Liu Bei. She'll be bait to see if we can pull Liu Bei's army into an ambush. And if he does, we're going to delegate that fight and then fight them again the next turn to get a proper fight with the generals. We're not going to be taking any real ambush fights. Alright, with our money now, most important thing is we're going to grab this copper mine. Alright, then no rush. We'll go slow down south. We'll get this started so that there's a garrison. And let's secure our own source of tea and then go over here for iron. I don't think we have iron so far. Zhang Ke is obviously a great commandery, but I'm not going to grab the rest simply because I don't know if I can hold them. We'll wait till we take the edge of the map out first and then start a fight with Shi Xie first. Then our money is probably going to development. We lost a resource. Wait, we lost entrepreneur? How come? It's right here. Oh. Level 5 Silk Trader doesn't have entrepreneur on it. That is silly. How can that be the case? Okay. That's a little rough. That means we need to have a level 4 marketplace. Wow. So we actually need to just have a level 4 marketplace somewhere in a commandery. Right? The only resource we don't have is entrepreneurs. A lot of these we got from trade, so it's not like we actually have them. And I think the only place we can get entrepreneur is from the marketplace tree. That's really unfortunate. And because we don't have it, what happens is, so technically the production should be 250 plus 65%. If we look at Jincheng right now, it's 83 plus 22%. So you're getting about a fourth of the income, a third of the income, a third of the income, a third of the percentage. Which means we should play. It's better if we downgrade this. Yeah, it's better if we just downgrade it temporarily and bounce it back after we get another tall commandery, because we don't have enough food to get a tall commandery right now. All right, so this will solve this issue here. This will be resolved. Well, that's a tough situation here. That will be the same issue here, because this will go all the way to level 5 here as well. Chengdu salt mine. Yeah, we need more industry here. This is our industry powerhouse right now before we get Taiyuan. Not interested in a lot of these commanderies. That's a problem. Oh, Unding's back on track for a rebellion. We should get an army ready for them soon. Starting from the top, this one's good. Let's do this. Yeah, I don't think our corruption's at a level where we... Oh, wrong button. Our corruption's at a level where we need to start worrying about anti-corruption at this point. Unding is fine. Whose assignment ended? Oh, we canceled the military one. That's right. Food is good. Cheap buildings probably not needed. Peasantry, industry for reserve. Peasantry, industry, peasantry. Okay. Anyone whose income is very heavily peasantry? I'm not sure if we have those commanderies. Probably Wei or Anding actually might be the only one who's heavily peasantry. Yeah, even Anding is mostly... Ooh, how much industry? 600? There you go. I know where you're going. You're not happy here. Yeah, that's only 15% too. Crap. Alright, now I'm a little confused. Let's see. Peasantry, peasantry. Fine, we'll just make the buildings cheaper here. She's not happy here. Come on. Guys, work with me. Alright, this needs a couple build-ups. Alright, extra income. That was more difficult than I thought. A lot of people with items, but I guess we're just not taking them right now. Let's continue. Let's get this fight done. That's right. And then we'll continue with the ambush here. Close victory. Alright, we'll fight it. And if it's not interesting, I think I'm going to cut it out. We're not going to get any good duels. It's just going to be a scrappy fight. Let's go. Alright, that fight went really well, but really boring, so we're going to cut it out. We managed to chase down every single one in this field. So we made sure we killed everyone, so we don't have to chase them around anymore. And we didn't lose that many men. Mostly cavalries that had to charge in to kill the generals. So now we can actually start heading over to Anding. No more invading armies on our western front, finally. Things over here is going to ready to fight. And we should have him lead because he has reach. And we should just switch this over so he get more movement next turn. And that way we can actually get to places much faster. And over here we have a request for naming units that I forgot to do at the beginning of the episode. I have a request to name these two trebuchets. I believe Raining Thunder and Striking Lightning. Great names. And if you want to name any of the level 10 units, feel free. Trebuchets are very popular and they do a lot of damage. We've got a little bit more cash, so now we can actually think about which buildings to upgrade. So definitely want to upgrade... I guess this is the only choice here. We'll do the counties first so they become more defensible. And then he will head over to tea house to get our own source of tea next. Alright, we're good. Let's continue. Oh, okay. So Liu Bei is sacrificing his small army to attack our 2 generals. They slipped by the ambush. And we can't retreat. Wait, why can't we retreat? That makes no sense. They're not on march. Interesting. We're defending. Alright, so we can outlast them if we want to. We can win this fight. Let's go. Alrighty. Can't believe we're showing this battle rather than the fight we just fought, but we have Unbreakable on her. So I don't think we can lose this if we just wait out the 40 minutes. Obviously, I'll cut most of it. I'll first try to win this properly. She has absolutely no morale, so she's going to die almost instantly, and we don't want her to die. So what we're going to do is just hide her somewhere, and we're going to micro her for our whole game. Let's see if we can actually beat them with 1 unit. I'm glad we give her the armor. Now remember, she's 53-ish. We do have the Bowen trait. Let's go fast here. We just need to outmaneuver their entire army. Ooh, they're firing everything at us. They can't have much ammo. Ooh, 25. What are these? E archers. Okay. That's impressive. We have 2 Bruins trait and we still didn't reduce their ammo down. How about the trebuchet? 8 shot. That's still a lot. Ooh, look at that. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Charge at the trebuchet. Their counter-charging doesn't matter. Just as long as we don't run into any spear units, we should be fine. They're burning the forest that they're standing in. Alright, let's get a charge on the range units and then get out. Charge on the range units. Get out. Look at them, standing in the fire. I think they're taking damage too. Alright, if we're low on health, we just like peace out for a little bit. We also could get, yeah, we should have done that earlier. I want to kill the generals. That's what's going to help us win this fight. If we somehow kill the generals. They don't have much health. We also need to check if they have any relationship, because if they heal off each other, then there's no point for us to kill the generals. Chase, chase. Alright, we might need to slow down. Need to micro here. They don't like each other. That's good. Alright, let's get this kill first. Alright. We probably need to give her a good horse. Because she has Unbreakable, if we are in this situation ever again, if she has a good horse, she can guarantee to outrun people for the whole game. Let's try to get a charge on the generals now. And her morale is fine. Let's get a kill on these. She has a bow. Alright, kill her first. We can't. The units are getting in the way. Ooh, getting charged by... Let's loop her around. Need to get a shot on her. It's an awkward situation here. Charge speed. I will kill some units. It's fine. And then we'll take a break. We can rest somewhere, get our stamina back up. Let's hide in a forest somewhere. We survived the range attack. We're still getting shot by the other general, which is probably where most of our damage is coming from. Ooh, okay. She's almost done with her shots. 4 more shots. Technically, we should be invisible, but clearly what we can do is show 1 general. What happens in the game is that if everyone's invisible, they can see you, but if at least 1 general is visible, then they can't see the other unit that's hidden. So we could pull him. We can pull some of their units away if we can get her to show up. Still getting shot. Come on. Let's hide in this forest right here. Alright, please show yourself. Show yourself. I'm right here. I'm right here. There we go. Alright, she's on the map. They see her. They see her, then they stop knowing where she is, even though she was hidden this whole time. So now we can pull them over a little bit, and then she can flank the generals. Alright, gotta buy her some time. We can travel through the forest, go to the edge here, and then we can pull her to here. How do they see her? That's fine though. See, somehow they know. They're very smart too. They took G militia with them. Alright, let's go. I just need to stay away from the G militia. Alright, slow down, slow down, slow down. Alright, she pulled part of them away, but I don't want her to actually fight, so we're going to pull her away. We just need to get enough sneaky charges in. We can charge this group, no problem. Not a very good charge. They're just surrounded by spear units. Clearly we're tired. Let's stand here. There we go. Alright, she's routing. She's routing. Okay. We got rid of one of the generals. Let's see. Let's have her go kill her. We just need to kill the other one. The morale should drop once the general is dead. Assuming they don't have discipline, which I don't see active here. Alright, we'll loop across. We'll try to kill him. There's no spear units with him. Come on, catch up. Charge. I don't think we'll reach her. This is a very different type of fight. Ooh. Cavalry charge. That's not good. Can we hide away from that? Crap. It's not the fight we want. She has no morale for this. She's not built for this. Hide. We could probably kill this group off. But we don't want to get swarmed by infantry. Run. Oh crap. Oh crap. I messed up. I messed up. Alright. We'll lose them in the forest somehow. Oh no, crap. I think we lost our horse. Oh crap. Okay. So, this is a disaster. We probably should have just left them alone. Well, she's still hidden, so we're gonna just wait the last 17 minutes of this out to preserve one burned officer. Alright, I'll cut it to the end. I think we'll survive the rest. Alright, that was a bad result. We, oh! Resiliency. How did she have resiliency? Is it because she was our chancellor? Her stats are not over 100. Interesting. We got a win because we were on defense. If we outlast them for 40 minutes, we got the win. And she didn't die. So, very good. Intimidation, I think we wasted a little bit, but that's fine. Could have been a lot worse. Alright, Zhang Yan finally died. Maybe he'll join us. Maybe he will come into the pool sometime. We got ourselves a normal white horse. Okay, we're going to give it to her. Oh, she's injured. Right, she's pulled back because she's injured. Now she's over 100 here. I think we had it mainly because she was the chancellor, a counselor. I don't know, but that's the only explanation I see. Let's get a new mission. Raise a force, assign a character. Okay, we can do both. Nobe's other armies pulled a little bit farther away, so I think we can get a pretty clean fight. How does she avoid the 95% ambush is beyond me. Lu Bu's army probably don't even need to join here. I have a few other concerns. Sun Jian's forces, if we look at it, Sun Jian's leading an army here with Huang Gai. So this is 49-year-old, 50-year-old, still relatively young compared to us. And Xia Hongrou, they're coming over here to Wuling, so they could potentially reach Ba through this path over here. And Sun Quan's force, with 2 random officers, are headed towards Badong, which is going to disrupt our trade. And also potentially threaten Ba over here. And their third army is also in the river. And Sun Quan's armies are quite nice. They all have trebuchets, which makes all our cities under threat. This one doesn't have any, but these could be an issue. So I don't know if we should send an army to deal with them. I'm not sure how we would even deal with them. It might be better to actually send this army this way to get into a fight with Yuan Yao over here. No point wasting them. I think Dong Zhuo could handle all of this here. And then we also have Zhang Liao's forces here. Well, led by Li Ru now, simply because we have reach on him. Alright, he should still have a full stack here, unless he pulled it back without us knowing. Alright, we'll get that fight in. Who leveled up? Our heir. There's nothing else for you to get. Guess we'll pick Mighty Knockback, Charge Speed, and then Unbreakable. Make her a little bit more useful as a character. Our Lu Bu's daughter. Pretty good trait. Horse. Mission, raise a force. Okay. Let's first spend a little bit of cash to expand. He can be on march. We want to get a T resource. We can also pick up Fuling, but then we'll be in direct contact with Lu Bu very soon. Not Lu Bu, Sun Jian. So we want to go this way. It'll be 3 turns. Alright, we got this back down to level 4. So now all our spices are fine. We need to upgrade this to level 5. We have the resource now. Yeah. It should bounce back. It's just not reflecting the change this turn. Yeah, that's fine. We need to get ourselves an iron mine so we can pick up the reform to make mine upgrades cheaper. But I don't think now is the time to go cheap here. Let's upgrade this now. We want more industry, I think. Or commerce? I still think the industry path is a little bit better. This has trade influence. I guess, yeah, we do have a lot of trade partners. Alright, we need to raise an army here to take care of the rebellion situation soon. We need to spend some of our intimidations before we fight this fight, because we're at 96 right now. So let's cash out a little bit. Ooh, Yuan Shao wants peace. Liu Dai wants peace. You know what? Liu Dai can have peace. I don't really care about him. Do you want to offer us anything? Well, we'll just give it to you for now. Don't want to be bothered by him. Yuan Yao, we're going to hit. Yuan Shao is an interesting situation. Yuan Shao controls Taiyuan and Hedong. all territories we kind of want to grab. So I don't think we'll peace out with him. See, this hard no is shifting because his army got smashed. Still a hard no, but shift in power 31.6. Potential trade. Taoying? How do they trade with us? Through the port, I guess? Alright, this is worth it. We're gonna make this work. I think one food should do it. And he might even pay us a little bit for it. Nope. If that's the case, I think we'll just pay for it. We will pay him per turn because I actually want to use the cash. That's fine. I want to use the cash on hand. Let's see. Yeah, this is impossible. Oh wait, we didn't do what we came out to do. We came out to cash out with the High Empire. We want money. This per turn payment's getting interestingly like hard to get. Maybe just because we have so many with them already. But the cash upfront deal is still working out pretty nicely. Alright, let's summon. Alright, we can use it here. I also should pick out 3 generals to field a whole unit of cavalry somewhere here. It won't be very expensive. And the generals we should probably use are Jiling, Renqi, and maybe our brother. Give him something to do. They can't recruit because they're not in friendly territory. Alright, we have night battle. I think we can get 2 fights here. First one is this one. We don't need to drag Liu Bei's forces in this fight. We can fight this separately. I'm gonna fight this one and cut it out, just because there's no point in showing it, and I don't want to take any losses. Alright, clean fight. And we can fight this proper battle here. Let's see. Cunning Modest. Yeah, she is the administrator of Inchuan. She's carrying a bow. Alright, off with her head. We probably could just auto this fight here because we have the free delegate from this. They ran too, which is interesting. Right, we can use her to win the trade port. So this is another fight where we're going to fight and cut it out because we're going to use Dong Zhuo's reinforcement army to wipe this out cleanly, and then Dong Zhuo can still have movement to move forward and fight. So see you guys at the end. Alright, it wasn't super clean, but decent enough. Alright, intimidation's bouncing right back up to 100. Getting close. What to do? We want to... I guess we can't trade it away. I don't want to raise it because I want to get replenishment. I also want to recruit a new general. We could loot it, drop it by a level, but then if we can't trade it away, we might as well keep it at tip-top shape. And we got a general out of this. Interesting. Let's see, who do we get? It would have been so great if she had Brent. That would be amazing. But she's not bad. A little old, but traits all good. What we're going to do is end our episode here now. We're going to leave a little cliffhanger because we're going to resume right away with annihilation of Liu Bei and Guan Yu over here. We're going to also recruit the other Burn officer back on the field to give us a little bit of help against their archers, which they do have a few crossbow units. Surprisingly, no E archers in this army. Lots of useless D infantry. They're expensive and very weak against range attacks. So we'll be fine. We're gonna destroy Liu Bei's army, get a nice duel in with Dong Zhuo versus Guan Yu perhaps. And then Lu Bu's army is gonna sneak up behind and use his newfound Xiliang cavalries to wipe out the central plain. It should be interesting. So see y'all next episode. Bye!